What's up, boys and girls? My name is Jeffrey Scott Mitchell, and I'm coming to you Memorex from Fairview, Ohio, I believe. Fairview, Ohio, outside of Cleveland, close to Cleveland, Johns Hopkins Airport. As my flight was canceled yesterday, after the Steelers-Browns game that I attended, because I stayed here an extra week after attending my daughter's baby shower. Now, I ain't one to be braggadocious. You hear my voice crack? My voice is still funny or whatever from the game yesterday. It was a hell of a game. It was one hell of a game. I mean, I was saying that, yeah, I'm a little bit braggadocious. And while I was out here walking, getting my steps, back here in the fall, leaves changing, crisp air. We up here by Lake Erie, so it's a little bit breezy. It's just a little bit kind of chilly as opposed to the way it was maybe a few days ago. I ain't gonna say maybe back in Ohio. I mean back in Youngstown, but I don't know. So basically, I'm at the airport last night. I get there early. First of all, the game ends. Pittsburgh wins. We hype. Me and Jesse just hype, feeling good. I mean, we was like literally 49-yard line, row 2. That Roethlisberger quarterback sneak, which they got the penalty on, that was my call. I leaned over and said, hey, Tomlin, Mike, make Ben run. That's how close we were. It was just a good game to hang out with him and to have that moment with him. All those Browns fans was around because this was one of the few times, if ever, that I went to that stadium and there wasn't more Steeler fans there. Browns showed up this time. The Browns showed up big time. We was overwhelmingly outnumbered. In fact, I was saying, if something go down, we outnumbered. I was joking with the other Steeler fans and stuff. I was joking with everybody. You know I was turned up. Oh my God. You know I was just turned. Hey, there they go. Hey, Ohio. People just be happy and stuff back here. We'll be happy everywhere. Just be hollering out the window at the brother. Black Lives Matter. That's what I say to all the white people. All the black people who think all white people are racist. Them little white girls who was hollering out the window at me just wanted to, get at me because I was on camera. Get some screen time. I don't think they're racist. And in fact, all y'all who think all white people are racist, stop and look at all your friends and white people you know and what percentage of them are racist. It should correspond to the fictionary, imaginary number that you have in your head that everybody is racist. Now, how did I go down that street? Anyway, back to the game. It was just a good game, hard-fought struggle. I saw my Steelers do some stuff that I hadn't seen them done in a long time. I saw Ben do some stuff in a long time. Tomlin called, it was 4th and 2. Our kicker got taken out. That might have been why he went for it, but he could have punted, but he didn't. 4th and 2, got it. Simple handoff to Najee, straight ahead, football, get the damn first down like a football team. And I think he put the boys in a position where they had to step up and get it done, because that could have been the season. And after that, I'm hoping that they get traction, momentum, and confidence. Because I was very excited about that football team. I was saying that I don't think I've seen him play that well in a very long time. It was nasty. It wasn't consistent. There was a lot of penalties. It wasn't perfect. But the things that I did see, structurally and systemic things that were being executed that you need in the long run, to make that long run, not just a single game performance. But, so we was there for that, and they won. It came down damn near to the last play, and people screaming. And then, so you're in the stadium where, you know, there's not a lot of Steelers fans. So when Cleveland had the ball, it was quiet as hell. It was quiet as hell. And I'm so close to the, you know, to the bench, to the Steeler bench, I could holler, and I'm sure they heard me. I was up there, I love you, number 7. You hear my voice? I was like, I love you, number 22. I was watching Najee, too. All he did was talk. Najee just one of them kind of dudes that just be talking to everybody, always talking, always doing something, you know, fiddling with this, doing that, you know, positive, you know, just kind of keeping conversation going. Because I was watching him and Ben talking like, not during the Stars Spangled Banner, but around that time, I'm like, he just steady talking. Then he go to somebody else and keep talking. You know, so he got that kind of personality, which is cool and what you're gonna need to be a superstar in this league. And by superstar in this league, I mean on the field and off. You gotta be able to assimilate and articulate and be in front of a camera and be ready for that media and that kind of hype. Najee was good. It was just good. It was just a good game. And to be there with, hang out with Jesse, you know, I could have sold the ticket. I tried to sell the ticket, kind of tried. And I was like, you know what? I would rather almost spend this moment with somebody and make it kind of meaningful. I know that don't sound like me at all, do it? It don't. It almost hurt for me to say that. But Jesse was cool. Known him for what, 30 years? He was like one of the first cats I hooked up with, because he's my babysitter's husband. My ex-babysitter's husband, Brenda. I hooked up with him. He showed me a lot about LA. I learned a lot from him. I remember when I first came out here, I was out here for a little while, you know, hanging with people doing this. He was like the first cat. He was like, I said, you know, I was like, hey, I want to go here. He was like, well, just go. Come on, let's go. We'll go. I was like, really? Because most of the people I was hanging with, family or whatever, they were like, ooh, I'm not driving that far. Ooh, I'm not going to LA. Ooh, this, you know, everything was so, you know, and for whatever reason, it could have been, you know, they were busy or they just don't do it or they've been there, done that, for whatever reason. Justin was like, yeah, let's get in the car, let's go. Just go down to 405, let's do this, just go. You know, there was no apprehension at all. And that, I was like, I want that. I was like, I want to beat that. He didn't even need a map. He didn't even need a Thomas guide. I was like, ooh, I want that. Took me about 20 years, 25 years, maybe 20 years. But I finally got there to where I could just jump in the car now in LA. I ain't scared to go down to 110 out of Pasadena. I ain't scared to ride the 10 down Crenshaw. I ain't scared to go to Orange County. Well, Orange County might be so different. No, I'm just playing. You know, I just go. And then I guess that even expounded or expanded to go anywhere on the fucking planet now. Because to me, Spirit Airlines and all the airlines, air travel ain't nothing but public transit, a commute. If I want to see a show in New York, if I was back here, I'd catch a bus or Uber. If I don't have a car, same thing. The only difference is the travel time and the amount paid to get there. And the time differences and all that. But, you know, so when I first came out, so to share that with him, and since I am practical, he drove. I dropped my car off. Check this out. I rented the car in Cleveland Airport. Drove it here. You know, first few days I used it. While I'm working, I didn't even need the damn thing. It was just sitting there. I didn't need it at all. And then since he was coming to the game with me, and I wasn't coming back, he was gonna have to drive back. It'd be like us driving 2 cars up there and drive back. So I called Avis down here at the airport. I said, can I drop this car off here? How much? I didn't even call them. They had something on the website. So I went to the website. I put in my new modified dates, saved $65. I was like, cool, I'll take it. And the fact that I could do it, in fact, drop the car off there instead of taking it all the way back to Cleveland. Because we'd had to do that before the game or after the game. And you know me, I was telling Jesse, I want to walk in that damn stadium as soon as the doors open. Soon as the doors open, I want to walk in. We got there like right on time. We got parked, pulled up, saw that. I think it was the same parking space that me and my daughter parked at. It was like the first one. It's like $50 park. I don't care. I learned that from somebody. I think it might have been Rick and his girl. Because Rick was like, just park. Don't even worry about the price of money. It just park. And so I was just like, and I'm at that point where I can do that now. It was like $50. And I was like, I don't care. Just park. Let's get out of this car and get in that damn stadium. And it was the same place me and my daughter parked at when we went to a game. I was like, oh, I remember this place. I even took a picture of the self in the same angle that me and her took a selfie in and sent it to her. After this, you remember. So we get in there. He drove. That means I could chill, and we get there. After the game, and he took me to the airport. He came. I drove the car to the airport, dropped it off at Avis. He came, picked me up, took me back to the hotel. So Saturday, I'm sitting at the hotel with no car, nothing but work, nowhere to go, and no reason to go, I guess. The car was sitting there for 2 days, damn near untouched anyway. So I just worked, did my 3 to 11 shift, got my money and worked, got up the next day, he came pick me up. After he got off work, which was right around the corner from the hotel, he came over 8 o'clock, he came in. I told him the room number, he knocked on the door. I just got out the shower. We rolled on up. It was cool, it was just good to hang out. It was good to hang out. And it was good to hang out with family too. The baby shower, the reason I started off with the whole braggadocious thing, because there are moments and times, and I kind of had one just now, early on this walk, to where my life feels so good. My life is so good that sometimes it's embarrassing to me. Because I see things other people are going through, and my timeline or whatever, this or that or this or that. And I see how a lot of people are apprehensive about maybe traveling or going here or doing that. You ask, hey, you want to do this? And to me, they give me these excuses that, they won't fly with me. But, since look, they got a lot of flags out here. There are a lot of flags. American flags, Cleveland Browns flags with a lot of stars and stripes, a lot of flags. Like everybody got a flag. And it's not a bad thing. Plus the fall trees. Oh my God, I'm out here walking. Air is crisp. I feel good. Also, I think being on that treadmill for a week, my pace, you see me pick up my pace when I thought about it. My pace, I think, is quicker because I was doing it at 3.5 miles an hour. But that started wearing me down a little bit, so I took it down to 3.3. And I kind of stayed at 3.3. And I don't know how fast I walk out here now, but you try to maintain that rhythm, whatever that you felt that you had. So I'm out here. Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, my life being so good, it's embarrassing. I mean, the things I experience, the things I do, this is something that I've always wanted to do all my life. And if I really stop and think about it, every waking moment, everything I've done, every motion, every gesture, all pointed to getting to be this person who could go and come as he pleased, jump on an airplane, Go see Steelers. Go see P-Funk. Study, experience museums in different places. The fall, the trees, the Christmas, family, and see, and that's just one part of it. Now, when I start talking about family, oh my God. The family I got around me, the people I got around me, family and friends, it's just, I can't even think of the words to describe it. That baby shower, my God. I know I was turned up. I'm always turned up. There's something else too. I'm gonna have to make a video about how turned up I am. Because I know I'm on a different plane, a different level. Is that an AMC Gremlin? It is. Dude driving an AMC Gremlin. It was a hatchback too, 4-door. So, and I think about my family, and the people around me, my daughter having a baby, gonna be a grandkid, my son, I guess having a child too. I say I guess because I haven't went through with him what I'm going through with my daughter to like bang it in my head that this thing is real. Especially with that baby shower. I ain't gonna tell you how much it costs. Because when I tell people, they eyes drop and their eyes get big and their mouth drop. And I'm talking about these is women. Even women be like, what? If I got to tell my sister how much it costs, she was like, damn, I guess I gotta go. I guess I gotta go if it's gonna be all that. And it was, I'm sure you saw the picture. To have that, and to have my ex-wife, put all that together. My daughter put that together, and they come back there and put it there, and all I had to do, basically, quote unquote, was pay half. And they did all that work, and I mean, I gave him hell for the money. I gave him hell for every dollar. That's just what I do. It's just built in. But I knew that it was going to be something special. I knew I wanted to do it. I would say for my ex-wife. I would actually have to say that, because it was her show. It was her party. Let's be real. We just participated in it, and that even includes my daughter. It was the Terry show, but it was good. They all came together. Everything was nice. They thought of stuff that I never would have, and I'm like tripping. I'm like, what is that for? That's the gift table. That's the treat table. That's the blah, blah, blah. They wanted to have a chocolate fountain and all kinds of craziness. Hell, the invitations alone cost $400. But, y'all would say, why do white people go to space? Why do white people spend all that money? Well, it might be at a different level, but it's pretty much the same. Me and her work. Me and her got a little bit of financial stability, financial success, and this is what we're gonna spend our money on. And for my daughter, you can say, oh, it's for your daughter. Yeah, maybe. Let's be honest. Yeah, maybe. I mean, but if you have a baby shower or not, will that affect the baby? No. But it was fun to have people come together, and all her friends and my family came over. I cut up and showed out. We had a good time and played games. It was just good. It was just good to have that and to be back here for a week working. And another thing, I'm back here. This is like the first time I can probably ever remember where I wasn't ready to get my ass back home. Usually about this time, 9-10 days, even my daughter was like, 9 days, wow. I'm cool. Even now, I get a day off, and by day off, I was telling the Dane was like, oh, you got a free day. You can go visit family. I was like, why? And she said, well, because you were working and you didn't have time to see him. I was like, do you think I want to go visit family? She replied with the appropriate answer, as she knows me, because I needed a day. So I'm having me a little semi-Jeffrey day and, get some rest. I slept. I think I slept from 2 a.m. to 9 a.m., rolled over and went back to sleep and sleep even longer, maybe from 10 to 12, something like that. So getting refreshed. I'm feeling good. Having a Jeffrey day. The flight goes as scheduled tonight. Probably won't get in bed till 3 in the morning. So I might as well go ahead and call off tomorrow. My weight's been good, especially for a holiday or a weekend or being away from home. And I think, I was saying, it comes down to me working, being busy. I think when I come back here or go someplace where I'm not working, where I have too much free time, where there's nothing to do, it starts to gnaw on me. And I'll be ready to get back. I'll be ready to get back and officially unpacked. Even if I go home and do nothing, it's that work. But since I was working here, getting steps, and working and active and, busy, the experience was different. Like even now, I love my place, but I'm not like dying to get there, and that is strange. I'm not dying to get there now. Last night, when I was tired, before I got like 10 hours sleep till today, I was ready to just stop. I needed to stop. I was like, I just need to stop. In fact, I was so tired or whatever, I bought these goodies, candy and stuff, and I almost didn't even eat them. I don't even think I even drank the soda. And then I had to almost make myself eat them just because I couldn't fall asleep so fast. It was just, that's how tired and, at that point I was full. The game and hanging out with Jesse, we went to Bob Evans. I got to order the whole hog, and it hit perfectly. That ham, sausage, link sausage, patty sausage, bacon, eggs running side up, extra order of rye toast with tons of butter. After the game, and then I was like, can we just sit in the car with the heat on? We sat in the car with the heat on. I got warm, then I'm sitting there, and they're like, oop, your flight delayed till 1 a.m. Oop, your flight been changed to 11:20 p.m. Oop, your flight's been changed to 12:06. Oop, your flight's been canceled. I was like, cancel? Shit. So I went to the gate. There was a line at the gate. I was like, all right, you done did this before. Well, actually, you haven't, but you know how things work. So I got the email about the flight being canceled. It was the phone number. I clicked it, called that number, listened to the menu, because you should listen to all the menu items as they have changed. One of them was special priority service for Spirit Airline, for Spirit credit card holders. That was me. So I got priority service. I got somebody on the phone. They helped me out. They got my flight changed to the same flight the next day. And I booked it. Then I went to the front of the line. I said, hey, so what are you guys doing? You booking flights? And she was like, yeah. So basically they were doing what I just did. I think there was a flight at 11 a.m. this morning, which I was like, you know what? Even if I get on that flight, I don't want it. It's probably not nonstop. And what I'm gonna do till 11 a.m.? Might as well push it till tomorrow night. I can get a full day someplace. And then, but see, to do that, I would have to get a hotel room for 2 days. I would have to get a hotel room for the day checking in, and I would have to pay for the day, even though I'm leaving, like less than half of it. But I found a Ramada something for $63 a day. I was like, oh hell. I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay. I booked it anyway and deliberately did not look at the reviews. I deliberately did not look at the reviews. I said, look, I'm just gonna get in here and all we want is a bed and all we want to do is rest, and we don't want no craziness. We don't want no craziness. So I got that room, paid $126. I was like, it's worth it. Paid $15 to take a taxi. Didn't even get an Uber. Just walked outside, how much to take me here? He was like $15. I was like, let's go. But I was tired. So got that, got to the room. You know, it's a $63 a night hotel in an area where most of them were going for like $135, $140. So I knew what I got, and I knew what to expect. The bed was, like I told my sister, there wasn't no bugs. I didn't see no bugs. Nothing crawling around when I got in there. And the TV worked. And the bed sheets looked clean. Everything else was just worn out. You know, just kind of worn and stained and dirty. And not stained, nasty stain, but just worn. But you know, it's a 2-star. Because I just left the Hampton, which I was paying like $130 a night in Youngstown. So I just left like, I think a mini king suite in Youngstown at the Hampton Inn at a 4-star to this $63 2-star, but I didn't care. Of course, I sat on the bed for like 15 minutes, probably decomposing and making sure nothing's moving. I'm gonna be moving in the bed with me. But it was good, it was good. I got here and I got to the room. I'm out here walking now, you see the sunshine is out. I got my sauna suit on. Yep, sauna suit traveled with me. Mr. Scales back at the hotel, I just got off him. He ain't yelling too loud, but he is going. He is definitely tapping me on my shoulder saying that he's watching. He didn't yell, so that's good. Out here, I should, when I get back to the hotel, I should have close to 10,000 steps. I'll get more steps tonight at the airport, running around there. So it's just good. And back to the braggadocious part. Part of it is a little bit of braggadocious. I do brag a little, you know, there's no doubt. I even brag to my niece. Like she'll say, hey, Uncle Jeff, can I have a French fry? Like, oh, sure. You could have a French, that reminds me of those French. Oh my God. And I go, the last time you were in Paris, did they, and she'll be like, look at me like, because I know damn well she ain't never been to Paris. Or I'll be like, oh, I remember that time I was in Cairo. Oh my God, those Egyptians. And I braggadocious like that. This is my like 16, 17-year-old niece. Because that's the way I want to show her that people do these things. You can do these things. It's no big deal. She see me acting all crazy, and my kids too. Kimberly got it. Jeffrey not so much. I want to see if it's braggadocious, yeah, sort of. But that's just the way some people show love or whatever, or teaching moments, you know, joking. But I want to show people that, you know, you can do this. This is how it's done. There's nothing mystical, magical. Whitey ain't gonna get you. You ain't gonna go over there. The Klan ain't gonna show up in your hotel room and kill you. You know, show them that I'm the biggest, blackest, craziest thing out here. I'm running around the planet doing me without problems, documented. In my bombastic way, sure. But that's basically my thing. I'm just showing you how to do it. And I even document. I say, look, here's how I got this, I got that. Here's how I picked up this hotel. I told y'all how when the flight was canceled, what I did, the call. I'm just showing you all the steps. I mean, it's and because I want other people to do it. It's part of that, and there's, you know, there's 15, 20%. Hey, look at me, you know. It's about 15, 20%. Hey, look at me, look what I'm doing. Ha, you can't do it. But it's mostly getting to the point now where I'm doing so much that I'm impressing myself so damn much that it's almost embarrassing. I'm like, this is too good. Somebody gonna come take it away from me. I'm starting to get like what I used to think other people were like. You know, they have something and they don't want to tell nobody because they think somebody gonna come get it or somebody gonna want it. And sometimes I feel that about my life. That it's just so good. I need to be quiet. Let me kick back, get in the cut, because woo boy, you got it going on. And it ain't stopping. It's gonna continue. I got my foot on the gas just like I always wanted to have. Oh, they're gonna place I'm supposed to eat at. It's called Cleo's Bar and Grill, CECLEOH''S, Bar and Grill. This is the hotel I'm staying at. Can you see it? I don't know what you can see back there. Can you see it? That's where I'm at. You can see where I'm at here? At Brook Park, on Brook Park Road in Fairview. Mr. Ramada. My life is overwhelming. My life is overwhelming. It can be overwhelming at times. I orchestrated it, I plan it, I work it, I do this, I do that. And I believe that I'm achieving the things that I need to go in there and find out what food they got. I need to go in there. I should go in there now and find out what food. But I kind of want to get dressed first, you know, because I'm not in the mood for food yet. I wonder if I'll go in there I wonder if I can go in there doing this. Let's do that. Let's have some fun. Let's see what happens. If I go in there and do this. Go in there broadcasting. Hope I don't get arrested or nothing. Wait up, there's people in here looking at me. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. They say they got food here.
Food, yeah.
Oh, you don't have to get up. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go to the hotel room, get dressed. Is there a menu or something I can?
Well, I got a menu for here. We're really short on menus because we're changing our menu here.
Okay, I just want, you know, like a.
See, I thought there should be menus in the hallway or in the lobby there or in your room.
Oh, pizza, burgers,
Burgers, yeah.
French fries.
We have a double burger today is $7.50, and the French fries is another $2.
That's what I'm talking about. Chicken wings.
Chicken wings are a crazy price. They're $13.50 for 10.
That's not crazy.
Well, it's crazy to me.
Yeah, from where I'm from, that's not crazy at all.
They can't get no chicken wings, you know, it's hard to get.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's up with the chickens, I don't know.
Yeah, because when I was growing up, chicken wings was the cheapest part. We used to get them for 19 cents a pound. Grandmother used to say that we used to get 19
We
cents a
used to
pound.
pay 10 cents a piece for them.
Yeah.
You know, fucking 10 for $1.
Yeah, I know.
I was wondering what the hell you were walking in with.
I was doing what's it called? I do my walking, get my steps in, and I feel myself talking about this, and I guess you and coming in this bar. I was like, should I go in here while I'm doing this? Because I got to eat. There's no place to eat around here.
Right. There is a gas station across the street too. I mean, not to eat.
Yeah.
You wanted to buy instead of buying the pop and stuff inside the machine.
I'm on vacation.
You're on vacation here?
Yeah.
God
Man, hey, huh?
From where?
From Los Angeles.
Oh, shit.
I mean, Los Angeles.
My brother lives in Redondo.
Oh, yeah, Redondo down there? Yeah, Redondo was hot. You ever been out there?
No.
Redondo
She
is,
wants to buy a house there.
good luck. Good luck.
Exactly.
Good luck.
Lots of green.
Yeah.
Very, very expensive.
You know what's funny? Back here is why I come back for lots of green, because we don't have trees. It's a desert out there. So I see the trees in the autumn and the lakes and the humidity,
I mean, for
even fall, whatever season.
changing.
Yeah, and then summer and whoop.
You ain't gonna see this green very much longer.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Bear.
I know it'd be bare. That's winter is a whole different thing back here. That,
Bear pretty soon.
yeah. Okay, thank you. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get showered and.
We're here till 9 o'clock tonight before we stop.
Sounds good. Pizza too?
Pizza stops at 9 o'clock too. Everything stops at 9 o'clock. The kitchen closes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That was fun. Huh? I forgot to keep hitting the button. So I forgot to keep hitting the button. So the viewer stopped. That was fun, huh? Let me go in here and do what I'm doing. So like I said, I was saying, my life, this is what I do. I mean, come on, you know. This is it, you see. Those white people didn't seem racist. You never know. you never know. That's how they act. I mean, I just be talking to people like, I'm just talking to people like I'm talking to people. Everybody, I treat everybody, and I was thinking too, I treat everybody the same. Family, whatever. I just treat everybody the same. I don't, it may be because sometimes family may need to get a special break. I might not give them because I just treat everybody the same. But it comes down to how much have you done for me? And family is always going to do a little extra or be there a little extra for me. So I'm going to give them a little extra. But if it was a stranger or whatever who was to go that extra mile or whatever, I give it to them. It's just fair. Not fair, but what I figure is to be fair and plain and just equal, the same for everybody. It's all the same. Of course, my mother, like I said, my mother, family, you treat your mother the same as you treat that Steeler fan you met yesterday? No, because my mother put in 59 years of work with me. So that goes in her tally sheet. And my sister and all them, who my family and even my ex-wife, went through it with me. They get bonus points for that and their treatment and their considerations for this or that. But anyhow, let me go ahead and get a shower. I saw them hamburgers, patty melt french fries. Ooh, might get some wings. Ooh, it's on. It's gonna be on. And like I said, I'm just grateful. This is the life that I've always wanted. This is the life that I have always wanted. And I come back to this again. Is there anything more important, more better, more rewarding than becoming the person that you've always wanted to be? I can't think of anything better or more important than that. Nothing. No God, no scripture, no revelation, no discovery, no anything. You becoming the person that you always wanted to be and be able to sit there on top of it and go, whoa, did I just experience that? And be like, could this be me? Immersed in life so deep? Yep, that's all I wanted. Anyhow, swing on y'all 2 times. My hands, 2 times. For me and for the funk. And for every elementary particle, an atom that has ever existed in this or in any universe that ever was, is, or will be. The totality of it all, y'all. All of it. Every single freaking nanosecond and quark or lepton or Clark, no, quark, what is it? Anyhow, my name is Jeffrey, coming to you from Fairview, Ohio. Swinging.